find the main idea of this text right here. The main idea is critical to increasing your comprehension as a reader, because without being able to identify what you're reading about, you're going to have a hard time talking or writing about what you're reading about. So let's get into this right away. And the first thing, so here's four things that I like to do when I'm trying to identify the main idea. These are not by any stretch of the imagination the only things that you could do to help you find the main idea, but I figured let's start with these and let's see how we do and see if we can apply those to other readings that we do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to preview the title and I'm going to read through completely, okay? Before I even start trying to identify anything, I just want to read the text. I just want to see what is it about, take it in, and then I'll do my thinking and my processing of trying to find the main idea after I read it through once. So I encourage you now, if you don't want to listen to me read it, pause the video now, read it to yourself or have somebody read it with you, and see if you can go through these steps and get the main idea of this text. So I noticed that the title of this text is called Discovering the Amazing World of Birds. So I'm thinking, okay, I see the word birds here, so this is going to be about birds. I don't know what about birds, but it's going to be about birds. It says, did you know that birds have different parts that help them in many ways? Birds are fascinating creatures with unique features that enable them to soar through the skies and thrive in their environments. Feathers are one essential part of a bird's body. They come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, helping birds stay warm, fly, and even attract mates. Birds use their beaks for different purposes, depending on the type of food they eat. Some birds are long and slender. Excuse me, I misread that. I'm going to go back and read it again. Some beaks are long and slender for catching insects, while others are short and strong for cracking seeds or nuts. Another important part of a bird is its wings. Wings allow birds to travel long distances, escape from predators, and hunt for food. Different species of birds have wings adapted to their specific needs, whether it's soaring high in the sky or navigating through dense forests. Birds also have unique feet designed for various activities. Some have webbed feet for swimming, while others have sharp talons for catching prey. The diversity in bird feet showcases the incredible adaptability of these creatures to their surroundings. In conclusion, birds have different parts that serve specific purposes, making them well suited for their environments. Feathers, beaks, wings, and feet all play crucial roles in helping birds survive and thrive in the wild. The next time you observe a bird, take a moment to appreciate the incredible adaptations that make each species special. Okay, so we have read it through one time, okay? We just kind of took in the information. We were correct. Well, obviously, it's about birds. We learned a lot of different things about birds. And I'm going to ask myself now, okay? I'm going to come down here to number 2. I'm going to ask myself, well, what was the text about? Okay, well, I remember reading that birds have all of these different parts that help them. So I remember reading about beaks. I remember reading about feathers. I remember reading, here they are. So I remember the word beaks. I saw feathers. I remember reading about bird wings. Okay, wings allow birds to travel long distances. We talked about their feet down here. Okay, so if I'm thinking about this text as a whole, well, I really think this is about how birds have different parts. And all of those different parts, they help the bird, because you can see here, it says birds use their beaks for different purposes. So how does their beak help them? Well, it helps them find food, okay? Helps them catch insects, okay? Helps them crack seeds and nuts. Well, how do wings help a bird? Well, it allows them to travel long distances, escape from predators, hunt for food, okay? So I'm thinking, yeah, this text is about how bird parts, how they help them. So I'm going to go down to step 3 now. Okay, so I've kind of identified what I think the text is about based on what I've read. So we need to be still thinking about, though, what is the main idea? We don't have a main idea yet. We have just some information that we remember reading. So we're going to reread the first and last sentence, and we're going to find clues to see, okay, does this give me any hints about what this text is about? So here's the first sentence. Did you know that birds have different parts that help them in many ways? Isn't that what we kind of said for number 2? We said we thought the text was about how birds have these parts that help them. Let's go down to the last sentence too, and let's see if we can find anything there. Okay, it says, the next time you observe a bird, take a moment to appreciate the incredible adaptations that make each species special. So we have this word right here. Okay, this is an important word, adaptations. Okay, and adaptations are the ways that animals have adapted to their environment to increase their chances of survival. So birds have adapted to their environment by having different beak sizes or having feathers or having wings. So I'm really thinking, okay, I really do think the main idea is this. Or here's my thoughts. Maybe you have a different one. Birds have different parts that help them survive. Birds have different parts that help them survive. And you can actually see, if we go back to number 3, isn't that what that says right there? A lot of the time, your main idea will be stated at the beginning or it will be stated at the end. But we're not done yet, readers, okay? We have an idea now, but we're not done yet, because you can have an idea, but if you don't find any details that support that idea, well, then you probably have the wrong main idea. So now we need to find information. Okay, so I'm going to erase a little bit. We need to find information, details that support this. Okay, so we should be looking for information that talks about how birds have different parts that help them survive. Well, we kind of did this with the orange that we had circled. Well, we said, okay, they have they have feathers. Okay, well, feathers help them stay warm. Feathers help them fly and attract mates. So does that information support our main idea? Yes, it does. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay. Birds use their beaks for different purposes depending on the type of food they eat. So beaks help them with the food. Some beaks are long and slender for catching insects. Does that support how birds have different body parts that help them survive? Yes, it does. Others have short and strong beaks for cracking seeds or nuts. So depending on where these birds live, if they live in a place where there's seeds or nuts, or if they live in a place where they have to catch insects, they have different sized beaks and different shaped beaks that help them survive. So does that align to our main idea? Yes, it does. Let's keep going. Another important part of a bird is its wings. Wings allow birds to travel long distances, escape from predators, hunt for food. Do all of those things right there support the main idea that birds have different parts that help them survive? Well, yeah. Okay, their wings help them travel, avoid predators, and hunt for food. Okay, let's do the last paragraph. Birds also have unique feet designed for various activities. They have webbed feet for swimming. Okay, webbed feet for swimming. Okay, others have sharp talons for catching prey. Okay, so do those supporting details support our main idea that birds have different body parts that help them survive? Yes, they do. Okay, I encourage you to re-watch this video, reread this text, and see if you can find the main idea and see if you can find the supporting details that support your main idea. Happy learning. I will see you in the next video.